Hello guys, welcome to the July bullet journal setup video. This time I decided to do something a little bit different. So my page layout is like the waterfall tabs layout. You'll see once we move on a little bit. But yeah, we are midway through the year. We have started the second part of the year, the second half of the year, and I mean, it's good. My bullet journal, actually, when I started this, I had intended on having the whole year in this one because this was a little bit of a thicker bullet journal, and we're halfway through, so it looks like I can finish the whole year in this one, so yay. Regarding the theme of this month, I did not know what to do. And I was like, oh, do I have to think about this again? And then recently I've been drawing air balloons and planes and stuff for something else, for another project. So I was like, hey, let me do that here. Let's just make that the July theme. And so that's what I did. Monthly layout is pretty much similar to what I did before as regards to the actual like calendar. But other than that, because the page is smaller, because I cut some of it on the right hand side, I don't have as much space at it as I did before, but that's okay. So like my note section and goals and tasks, like that's going to be a little bit different, but other than that, you know, it's pretty much same. I did have fun drawing the air balloons and the plane and stuff, and I had this really cool idea. When I had it, I was like, oh my god, yes. It was that the month name would be on this banner that the plane is, you know, flying away. So there's that. And of course I had to add in clouds, you know. I love clouds, so yeah. Other than that, I think I don't have much to say about the monthly spread. How is your year going? Did you guys reset your goals? I did, and you know, recalibrated everything, so I'm realigned with my goals basically, and it's been going good. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. So on the left hand side, I do have my monthly tasks, and I will go ahead and add the monthly goals at the bottom later. The weekly, because I'm doing the waterfall tabs, so basically you can, like, each section is shorter than the next section. I hope that you guys understand that, or that makes sense or something. But yeah, so because I had to make sure that all of the weeklies are on one level, I had to add in this extra tab on the left hand side to add in the hours, because typically the pages on the right hand side are shorter than the first weekly spread. So, you know, I can look at the same hourly hours. So it was difficult, but then I finally figured it out. So I attached this extra piece of paper from another cutout that I did, that I can just fold in and fold out when I need to look at the time for the coming weeks. Yeah, so there's that. Other than that, I am doing my normally weekly layout. It's pretty much the same. I have my daily tasks. You know, I have my full like day divided by hours, and then I have my water log and everything on the top. Okay, we move on to my Islam section, or my Deen section, and I did some of it off camera this time, but yeah. So I am doing my monthly habit trackers. I have more than I did before because I did want to add more things in. You know, this is all about growth. So yeah, so this month I have more habit trackers than I did before. They are gradually increasing. But yeah, because it's all about growth, you know, we gotta learn new stuff, develop new habits and stuff. So we gotta do more. I have 11. I have actually 11 this month. But I'm excited. It's going to be fun. On the left-hand side, I have my Salah tracker as usual and the Surah Kaf. And I will add my Quran as well as Hadith memorization on the left-hand side. I am adding in my relationship tracker. It looks a little bit different than normal, but again, we want change, right? We want to make it different, make it fun, or just different. So that's why I'm doing things a little bit different this time. And I could not figure out what I wanted on the bottom right side of the page. And then I realized I'm missing one of the habit trackers. So I go in and I add that in there. Decided to try a new angle out. And I realized that I actually shot this in like vertical. So in like the portrait orientation. And I realized that like while I was editing. So yeah, there was that. So before I show you the full Islamic page or the Islamic section, Islam section, I don't know why I'm saying Islamic. We move on to my study tracker, my semester tracker. I have exams next month again. So I have to, you know, make sure I finish all my course and curriculum in time. So I'm going to go ahead and make it. It's pretty much similar to what you guys have seen in the past. Nothing new, really, just the same old stuff. Yeah, I just realized it's like summer for everyone, and I'm out here still studying. But it's alright. It is alright. My semesters are actually like 6-month semesters, so I only have 2 in a year, but they like literally go over into the summer. So the break that I get is like in the month of August after the first week, like after the exams in the first week, and then in March, I believe. Yeah, so I don't get as much breaks as everyone else, but it's okay. I have my courses color coded, so that's why I use the colors of the actual courses that I have set instead of using the theme. It doesn't look bad, but you know, it is different. So, but in my brain, you know, like I have colors set to the specific courses, so it just helps. You know, it makes it cohesive. So yeah, I did this really bad header because I was at a weird angle when I was shooting like this entire video actually. So I was standing at a weird angle when I did that. And it turned out pretty bad, but it's okay. So now you will see the waterfall. So these decorations on the right hand side, they will show through like while I'm in the monthly section or when I'm in the weekly section. So you know, it's just, it looks nice. You guys will see at the end. I really like the theme and how like the pages turned out this time because it looks like a illustrative book or something. Had to add that in for my waterfall tab. Look at that, how nice that looks. Oh my god. Yeah, there I am adding in my 11th tracker, which I forgot earlier. So yeah, and then I will do some decorations because I gotta fill that space up. And I was like, you know, instead of adding more habits, like I need to be easy on myself. Like I don't need to add more. So let me just put in some decorations and it'll be okay. Of course, that's cut off from the bottom. But yeah, for my final spread of this month, I decided to go ahead and do a brain dump. I did it last month and it was actually nice. Like I like having a place to put down lists of thoughts, of ideas, of my plans or projects that I'm working on, anything. So last month was the first time I did it because I couldn't figure out like how to make the whole layout. So I was like, let me just do a brain dump list and stuff. And it was really good. I actually used it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this time as well. and it turned out so nice. Like, you guys have to tell me how nice it looks, okay? So I think last month I really like did a full page of illustration, you know. So this time it's a bit different, but it looks nice. Yeah, my phone did not record. I don't know if I had stopped it or what happened, but yeah. Look at how nice this looks. It's very colorful, yet very cohesive. Still pretty, you know, pretty decent. And this is how it looks. Isn't it pretty? Of course, I had to add some clouds in there. I was like, God, it looks too empty. You need to add something from the theme, you know, besides the banner. See, you guys, I made the banner and then I made it look like the plane was behind that box. Does it look like that, or does it just look weird, like the two wheels hanging down? But yeah, it is the whole flip through. Look at how gorgeous it looks. So colorful. My theme for this month is to know yourself, so I put that there. And beautiful, right? Thank you guys for watching.